Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel for the love of clean. If you are coming back, I'm so happy to have you. And if you are a new subscriber, thank you so much for coming. Today's video is my daily / nightly routine. I try to do this stuff every day, minus the mopping. I do not mop every day. I would never have the time to do that every single day. So right now we are working in the living room, and I'm just going to get it clean. And there's a few deep cleaning tasks that needed done, like under the couch. And like I said, it's kind of my daily, nightly routine, but it's still, I put a little bit of deep cleaning in there, like underneath the couch and mopping and wiping down the couch. So if you take that stuff out, it is my daily / nightly routine. Let me know down in the comments what your guys's daily or nightly or morning routine is, whatever you want to tell me. So in our small little hall room by the kids' bedrooms and the playroom, there was adhesive stuck to the floor. And guys, I just discovered this from someone on Instagram. I just put that spray away on the adhesive and let it sit. This lady cracked the code. It was Brandon Davis's wife. Brandon Davis is kind of a new country singer, and he was on tour with Tim McGraw. But she cracked the code, either her or whoever told her, because spray away, I've been using it for all kinds of adhesive removal lately. Like anything that has adhesive on it, it will take it off. I promise you. Get yourself some spray away, and it works as good as Goo Gone on adhesive. It's amazing. I didn't believe that it would work, but she was using it on wallpaper, taking wallpaper off. But yeah, it's amazing. So right now I am cleaning off my desk, and I have a book on here, or a magazine I should say, that is something we found in a storage unit for our business. So if you do not know, this is an old magazine. If you don't know, we have a business. We have eBay, and we do live online auctions. And what we do is we buy abandoned storage units that people don't pay for, and then we sell it online. The inventory, obviously, what we buy. And it's so cool to go through all the stuff that we find, because we find the coolest things. And sometimes it's brand new house items and decor. I have gotten so many home items out of storage lockers. It's crazy. And sometimes there is a lot of paperwork, and I always go through that just to make sure we're not missing anything. But when I go through paperwork that we find in a storage locker, usually I can kind of see the whole life story of whoever had the storage locker. And that's why I like going through the papers, because sometimes there's letters in there. Like, for instance, the last storage locker we got was a veteran. See, that stuff is coming right off. I'm not sure if he's still in active duty or not, but there was a bunch of letters from when this guy was in the Army, and it was just so cool to go through the papers, because a lot of these storage lockers have papers from, they're the last however many years, and they tell a story. So yeah, it's always cool to go through that and see, what their story is like. Before I play my music that I'm going to put on here, I thought I would introduce myself to anyone who may be new. First of all, thank you so much for taking the time to check out my channel. My name is Caitlin Byler. I live in Northeast Ohio. I am a mother of 4. I have 2 girls and 2 stepsons. The boys do not live with us, but I miss them so much. We're going to go pick them up soon. And they live about an hour and a half away. I have been married to the love of my life for, what is it? I think we're coming up on 6 years. Is that bad that I forget? We've been together for 10. So what else? I'm a homeschooling mom. I'm homemaker, all those things. And oh my gosh, this room was a mess. Today's video is going to be like a realistic, clean routine. Like I don't do everything on a daily basis. I just don't have the time. So even this, some days I don't get time to even do this. But you guys know, if you're moms, and unless you're perfect, which none of us are, you're not going to get everything done in a day's time. I am so sorry for the lighting in this part. I could not position my tripod good enough to keep the sun out, but I still wanted the natural light. So I had to make do with this. But I have said it so many times, but I'm going to say it again. I love my O Cedar Spin mop, and right now I have new mop heads, and that's like my favorite thing ever. New mop heads for mopping. Cleaning wise anyway is my favorite thing. So this room wasn't really bad, but the girls actually ended up mopping this for me, and they did a really good job. So I'm just going to pick up, oh, you know what I did under the couch. I literally stood there and just looked at it for like a minute. I was horrified with how it looked. And I debated on even putting it in this video because I was embarrassed. But I was like, you know what? This is real. This is raw. And, that's what my channel is about. So I was not going to keep it out. There's milk spilled under there. There's Reese's Pieces. There is, I don't even know what's all under there. I'm going to go turn up the heat in my house. While I'm doing this voiceover, it is so cold. I'm like almost shivering inside the house. You might be able to hear it in my talking. But right now, the temperature outside, it gets around 30 degrees at night here in Ohio right now. We're at the time of year where it's very, very cold in the morning, like around 33 this morning. And you have to wear, layers and a winter coat. And then by the time 10 o'clock rolls around, you're down to a sweater. And like today, I was in shorts and a t-shirt outside gardening by 12 o'clock. So it's just, Ohio weather, it just gets crazy around here at this time of year. But we do get our first snow by Halloween sometimes. They're mopping the floor. But we did get a little bit of snow last week. Not much, just like a little sprinkle. And I must say, I am ready to take my fall decor down. I can never say that right. But I am not quite ready to put Christmas up. So I don't know what to do. I'm over the fall decor, but I don't want to put Christmas up. What do I do? What about you guys? Are you a fan of fall, or it was so beautiful outside on this day, and the girls wanted to be in the video too. They're so sweet. But yeah, are you over fall? Are you a fan of fall? My favorite season is summer. Always has been, probably always will be. We are now into evening at this point. I love our kitty. His name's Tommy, and he is an avid hunter, and he comes home for food, cuddles, and sleep, and that's it. The rest of the time, he's hunting. Um, I like I said, it's evening at this point, and this is my evening routine for my kitchen. I like having a clean kitchen when I wake up. If I don't do anything else, I have to have my kitchen done. That's just how I am. When I have a clean kitchen, I can rest. I had made some homemade bread, and I was actually on the phone with my mom at this point. We were gonna, the girls had wanted to chat with her, so I gave them the phone and I continued with my cleaning. One more thing, you saw my 7-year-old drinking out of a bottle. I bought them bottles for their baby dolls, and she wanted to drink chocolate milk out of it. And I was like, you know what? They're only kids for so long, and I let her because I want to hang on to that as long as I can. And my 4-year-old still has a binky. Yes, she does. She doesn't use it as often anymore, but it is a must for sleeping, and I am just going to see what happens. See, when she's ready to begin the weaning process, and I don't know. We'll see. The camera got a little blurry, so I think I might have gotten it wet. I'm not sure, but I decided to still keep it in because it was just part of the video and whatnot. But I am so happy to tell you guys that I will be collaborating with a sweet friend of mine over on Instagram. She's going to be collabing with me on my YouTube video next Sunday. Okay, you will see, we're pretty much at the end of the video now, but you're going to see things still laying out. My bread is still out on the counter. I have butter on the counter. Things aren't perfect. And I always want to be very real with you guys. But anyway, I am so excited to collaborate with Autumn next week, and I will see you guys next Sunday. In the meantime, I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I hope to see you next Sunday. Bye, guys.